Power Specialist Herbal Hospital ena ede abedwaman so enya no nko a yesanya do ahodo bebre ebi ne hepatitis A B C D and E hepatitis E ya de bone pao enye easy sciatica prostate gonorrhea syphilis afi ulcer hernia or kidney problems or glaucoma eniyade afi or urinary tract infection o Johnson a obrepa Johnson no entumi maye ote wo bema mu se mu keka na se mu yoya Power Specialist Herbal Hospital ena ode wani ekre yewo feyase Lake Bosomtwi Road yani Jonesboro filling station ena edin hwe ni mu Accra so yewo kwabenya pokuase ACP Main Road ena fe takrade yewo Anaji Estate yani Anaji MA Primary School ena edin hwe ni mu ofre no aginchemu ebro de makan so ewo 0200 383831 0200 383831 and a 0244 544422. Now on the Power Specialist Herbal Hospital at Twetwem Komo. The medicine sorry no a Franco Trading Enterprise. Open mobile phone a kama. Open home plenade nyina Franco and our day when he eche. Na phone so ne na hudo bebre. Te se Nokia, te se Samsung, te se iPhone. Chese phone bia ka bia Techno phone, ope Itel, ope Infinix, any phone bia ka bia Franco Trading Enterprise. Ena ode weni chenya no nko ye ton tabletop fridges e di amount de papa na eche ye ton air condition e di amount 1.5 horsepower ekosi 2.5 horsepower eno ena ebonyunyunu ewo wo dem offices sorry ni mu open air condition dia bom na sorry mano omo ho ato omo ewa sorry a eye Franco air condition ena okwajibi na bibia koyi ede amount kumase ye shops no ya to apete bako ewo ejaba jewelry enchen ho a enya no nko a challenge book shop ana se old YFM okwo a ubenya ye shop bako ho edum old Malcolm enchen ho no ma so ye shop bako ho Kofo clinic enhwe ni mu enu so edum ye shop ho ena new KJT a ye shop ewo ubetimi a download ye app no ewo Google Play Store ana se App Store na one yen edi juma eye Franco Trading App ena o download ewo Play Store ene App Store na se ye website no o ba ho na wabepe bibia to o to no ye deliver edi ama ho ena abehu ye niema ni nyina abo na one yen edigwa abom www.francotrading.co www.francotrading.co 0245 316969 0245 316969 and our 0560 684147 0560 684147 and we numbers are offer na yenu edi edwa Franco Trading Enterprise or still phone papa fee ye jina no so na ye de esi na dwumadi no ato aso edi amamu danger man aye krado a odini dangerous headlines no ebatino
and of course a dangerous headlines and now born jarabia tm so we are no more bobo for me for the first time said you will see a pina tadi fita enti mu amo twen dangerous headlines ni nyina no aye krado abey Herbal Clinic and yet nekotie dangerous headlines ye wi a na mamo anum nsupa kanjen magic drinking water na makasa kontu ndi obetu a fakoshe express group ono nkwa na betum do akọ asomdwemuli call 362 pace ono ena me ya posin papa ye de twiese a yesi pai fita phone de kra ono hawa kope foforo o to de a eye super love phones na da roma na danger man ede dangerous headline no ede ebreye ne na mamenya birthday wish before danger man happy birthday enko enfama Daniel Ochirwood oko obuase a dodo na afa no atase wona yesiwo edema Danny Woods Ventures. Danny Woods Ventures. CEO for Danny Woods Ventures. Daniel Ochwood Atase. Nyame Inshaw. Ontunkom ahoden no enye kese. Makasa yekodi 2 years oboase. Urade nyame. Papa yi na enye bete na futuo. Ni sika ne moa one available na oboase history no da achi bia mesimi biebie mu a nipa baako mentimi ntwane nya na mensenhira ene wo hwe show no live ewo oboase na mensenhira ma menchia ba bia wo bia wo ha na call ne bai was bra asete bra ebe adwuma ba bia beda de obedie ompane sa betena na ebere ni o so meka nya menhira mo nti glorious birthday and confirma Daniel Ochwood. Yes, ono ene ye CEO for Danny Wood Ventures. Atase na dodo na enim no kokko fikrum no oboase ba bia obia enim no. Yes, on fa show no nyankwada. We every boss player was here ne eye Linda Apia. Yes, Anes Plaza Hotel. Bekwai Farmine manager no. We every North Hotel manager and we say Linda Apia. Bekwai Farman. Glorious birthday and pay Linda and that Oyerepa TV fe to bapa nyankwada na awoda pa no enkoyie emfa emma minko pz na no pay menchia me ma me ba akopɛ Royal Amazing Grace Cosmetics wasi mi wura nso ohwe mo papa father ni din any Mr. Lord and pay Mr. Lord any ma Grace workers ni nyina me nchia mo Royal Amazing Grace ene anopay na ene dia se adna be hyehyao danger man ne confuse akito na Zak makasa di mumpe bi mame adi bia na mo yere sa na meso matumi aba o but me ka ne mo yimani mo disa bi mame sa o
me bro bi
me judi
menya wonya kan kwa
ai efe papa to so bo fatubo Zak so
problem
Kawashan mandio. Hey, we dia maza. We want come ka benya we ana. Dabra we dia. We dia. Undi to we. Nadia amafe. Efe. Ai. E charo so ko. Say design o say yes. Danger.
Ofa.
Akwaba.
Of Ambato Mejoso. Of an say now, which idea, head of production, Samuel Mensah. And now, or say, happy birthday, Enfama, Ketchere, Sewa, Yeboa. If he's Sammy Ho, of an enemy.
Okay.
If, catch any.
I say Yeboa na, Yeboa so dia.
For was it Ketchere, Sewa, Yeboa? Minim so no idea, minim, but media. Me pacho me de me suma for me nim ho hwe same na suma me tino tino eti special happy birthday yes em fama no enso so no ofa me de say both Zakito ne yi wa ha se obedo wa ha because omo beboa me wo
Adenkra.
And run headline baako. Me drive ya kofia na nya ko.
Kunya hoko.
Nipa ne me kasa from so run about to aboaso.
Ezo ko tere la ko wini mako ba to na otu
mzi bra. Mo show ni so na ha ya wa na ye ne me drive kra. Me srewa ade chia. Me do number be ma ona. Brekum Chelsea
for no call ba so no.
Brekum Chelsea team manager na o se obeboko to ko atwa to Facebook no.
Me see or say
so no or say
say now we can just on no try na
or say omo bobo ni wie na Santase e no tro sa de
no o mu santo an try na nkan
e no say e free sam embassy say na dwen sakra kraba okaza nti e wa say hari akofa ade a watwra to ba bi dada
ye go okasa o sa dwen sakra ba
no say ono de odi ne ho ya pa Zakito Aye. Osi a board game ni wie.
What is Zakito discuss this?
Osi a board game ni wie ade chen no. Zakito make key comments bi wa hanoma. Eno na say fueli post or no posti da.
Okay, so okay.
Tina me try say me
no.
Ache aha nti ye be hwensem na Zakito e kan any bi o TV so yes abo playback na ehwe ensem o kan
based on what okay.
A reporter speech.
based on this your reporter speech. I just say na ayumbono ni trim.
Oh David.
I say what I was say Sakra aba. O say me ma say me kan no efuele is fueling them to beat them.
There been the post no ma sa kofa aba ne say ono so be bokotokofo no.
Na me dem comment me dem go kan ya go.
Now but oje to me say on natural.
Oh so natural. Oh say e bob omo ne kotoko bob baba yara na. Omo santase o say santase no trust our post no.
Of say eno na wo ha no mo a. You with Zakito ha. Eno a me word na me be use no. Enye in the negative way Zak facha me. Zakito sought to discredit we no because according to Zakito Enra no.
Nipa on discreet no obusa munsa ba ku mi.
Except because he sought to
recent.
At the point is no question.
So be the credit
even the person behind it no.
No,
I say picture na da ho no mo no. As at Enra Zakito course any pa no Facebook wo ho. Any picture na that there right up no ho no. Na nyepe. Of course, definitely it's sort of describing.
Even more
Mr.
Two Tama na all try to echechirem na ye pese ye hwese one nipa kwana ye yes on na try na mpa
exactly what I'm saying.
It is not discarding you but rather na ye pese before ye betimi ya kabi no yes ne ba na nyo na try ya say nya atwantro
nyambo enra no ko
it's now we only trying to confirm say ono and later on empire confirm you say ono na try and you continue with the program
enti no waja tum am no and da so no ti wanya aja tum eno say so we da juhwa anyimi anka me ho be kire me pa so be na ma ebe hye mu kina say asam no na sida so ho na Katrama mpanifo se empro enti wunya twra de no de awatwro da obi de beka na asem de eno de wunni sa control no ti se bia wo court ko ka se me enka ho asem biem tenye sa de da bia wo betima fa de aka asem ti minua no mesre wo ka kire ne se se adwensa kraba ka okotwro to Facebook se mire bi masema me kan no sisi de manya adwensa kra ka bia nka we enye relevant we wo kwa no aka kire se adwensa kraba na ye koprekum kina na se bibi kosi a ya bere na kasa adwen sakraba
eno krepa na woka no
so ho
ka aka kakra me bobo ball na de abetu wia so me bia bufuo ma me keka
nsem bi sa
me sorry na ya bufuo
nipa bi no akasa na me kwa asoro kra no so fu preach wie no ade ensakraba na je se nka enti we de ya ti so na ya na ensem ba ho so na ya bon sa na apiem na sa na tie
ya nkwa nim danger
de ebe say nsem betima ba ho but so de
wa no odika kan de la just ma mo frɛ ni o yesra mo aha nyu na da se ni wura no
over we yes away you ma o
so course so listen no no drive so there man is pressure no me who have so me drive ba for so da
okay we there
ya kwai
Horse Kotoko is yet to leave Kumasi for Brekum. Chairman K5 storms Sunyani and Brekum together with Chairman Fuse and Alexander Menu with serious operation team. Sama Mahasa Shamwa and Yang and I'm going to pay points. We will beat you. Sama omoka nyina no ti me no ka say Chama Fuze ene Chama K5 omo wura kɔ na bi mu yehu omo ye ni tua omo
o ka so hu mu a metima request for picture na video
ala deja bebo ofa bebo na mo ye mo ta omo ofa se o ji
awa yi ni da omo so
o ji picture ni video then say o pese o kan say omo ni ho no ba metima confirm ya ma
omo ho
say Alexander Menu is Sunyani and Brekum.
Sisi
Okonwa.
Fantastic.
Me no wo ka say Chama Fuze ene Chama K5. Enso so Chama K5 lande anopai. ono so oni freeze so me hu omo okwa na bi mu omo nam omo say there's no way Kotoko for 3 points in Fibrekum.
They are not talking about 1 point.
Debbie. Almost there's no way. Just say be best BBA because so much has a better more. And yet, don't be people almost cano. And in the Senate, Biano, Omako Jenny, Bunahafo, fencing circles no. Now almost so form. Now I make sure say.
We back us our seminar bone, and didn't know Mocase. So my trauma has a show more. Send your nasa near can come to what house in your mashawa. Catch it in you. I'm a house, Ashamodia. Has a form, has a form, no, and yet. Going into that game. Okay. And I'm watching on the house. Now, Omoko Tokonu now they all know Bana Wabesha and you see that. And in Penifone form, I said operations team no. Okay. Omo Etiesimo, Omo Koyejuma, papa na offer. Ne one say, Chum de Kauna Dumwa, Nanko Oyerepa. I cited Chum somewhere, was it on Ma? On Casampo, Macasana, Fasim ya, on Ma. Of I didn't know. They say you were Debiano, Bian, and she was sorry, no pa, and I from Bois. Oh, as much as that, of Casamaco, be a Ned Dumuna Wabano. A serious meeting, oh, I don't see us, so who know conference. I don't see us in fear. I'm fear, Mahuno. Asa. I want for Niabro. I want for Niabro. Watch way, watch it. I know what's now. No, okay. Can be Busa say head of sports in the can be Busa such a one echo brucum. Yen, I be able to. Yeah. And I know on Mammy Boka, Tiwadia. Tiwadia, Yammy Bobby, who's idea to wait a movie now, or may Yama. Can you pennies are having a so movie crack at somebody? So, and look, I know, I'm out for the hour. I could do a more Obiad in Semian idiot. Maybe I was more probably. I couldn't see. That's a pinning into the Jamo. No, a penny. Goes a penny, better soccer TV. I didn't know one count. I didn't see I buy a number lithium. So, trouble in Kotoko. Has NCC launch operation top 4 with 53 points. Offer. Almost say any top 4 keke na ombebo but ombenya 53 points. How's the folk?
Almost say ha NCC no. Almost say operation top 4 oma launch beginning from Sunday March no.
Yeah, na me hu football say form serious but on exactly the hard so we are marking. Obo stadium no kran kan ye omo ahoden ebe me hu so mani abreo ba o ma twe we keke enso obo stadium na nipa me ensa na tua ho. And I'm from whom I said, the old can a masses no. Yeah, but sir, NCC for yes, NCC call for supporters. Mumianko, ya calling for operation top 4. Into supporters, Mumianko Kahun. Into the Aboko Stadium near Vienna, Macanasa, Humua. Offer the old can no, but a Nipa Stadium need 3 points in the difference will move. 3 points am I Debbie go win 3 points and come home pa for offer support the go near chair upper Liverpool who dey back no instead of hobet who can be chasem na support me ala exactly boy and chapter O chairman says it is visible or say of what na siana why chef is just no chef just na kan of asaka 5 matches or say kwasi do mutimi yi ayifi ho a aduan afi ho a na afro mo bekumase na Kotoko ne house ndie obi anim se ne sitie na mo house so mo kom ho bomu a o mutimi be hye wokumase enti eno no na akwa 6 points no na afi no omo boa no ko enti house for supporters no I say omo gidi say yemom 5 matches ni me no na house say im say house wo 38 me boa omo ena Kotoko 40 omo say ye be we no manya 53 points enti enu de omo be top 4 no straight omo be the best for kaben won because now omo that 13 14 12 mo na so omo timi ba be do top 4 nka ben won pa enti
ɛno nso so deɛ ɔhɔnom no na ɔfa before he left for Legon Stadium for scouting, Watala begged Hearts players to win the Adriana game for him. Win the game for me, so that it will ginger us to storm Kumasi and go and beat Kotoko. Tete, no pay our money training we are now. Or catch them say, Oko, Legon, on band 17 or scouting. Nemo promocho. I dare pay here no pass on bit my man no park as say has in Adriana no. Almost how much was how much in here no papa. Na so muti mi share how much in the manual. Or Jidi say a best woman cry, be mom why a ding, a don't be Gina Branning. Now for me, they are stormy Kumasi. No be Kumasi in Quadia. Quite first, they shall Kotoko, or no Tarano, or Coach Kotoko Dawini. Tendia, and yet Diman on the Babaye. Now, the Hianis say, no, Diana Marchino, Mudia Munya Mammy. Aha, to assist some Yamam we are. Now, you know, not just say, and no one, not just say, Odomo, and so we now offer. They have done it again. House of Folk. Diasporian supporters no say born again beat my boy player of the month in April omo ede aba ede I rewards no ama wo kama first player win ye Michael Ampedu omo man 3,000 Ghana cedis na Hamza so etosu mienu ono so man no 2,000 na Linda Ntangbe ono ni din yana ne boni yemedin na Linda de senko man de Linda na de na be ma o de Linda Linda de abrofu baby I say Linda bia Linda enti ono so nya 1,000 okay say first one mo ye no Linda yi ono so enya emso nya 2,000 na we wanya 1,000 ti no I say so anse no woti kona chiu nka se ka oba nanim nti omo so de kaka omo so aye so e de aba ntofa kakra e wo honom no
me da say danger man with dangerous headlines. Menko Kofi Zakito ho na etaka de bia se ya na adwenhye ni ba akofo tirim obi enkantre ansu kwabena ofri follow en ache but panyine ni fie a o ma panyine nko ni fie no nsua se de kwan fa so kasa of social media afutu anu ma no anu ansu kwabena se panyine ni fie a bu panyine wadaroma e bia na bia mtie me cheo ano pay ti hoi obi anka sentia house of folk ti odo club na bi kura na obi wo ha odo chen efe si anu ye show no bom but menye sanse hunu no nkyere ni die danger man me da say Zach I don't get it
no you see
so better ha na office on the support has intina sabi wakanse hunu on social media for what
sir guy in particular
I don't get it me ni otete no
memfie no ni when entity no from tiana
e dey nse hunu no
e bia o say obi aka say and obi ayese and obi ayese
no ono de
na bia
oni like kanu just
no every day
why didn't you say this about Kotoko stupid host? What do you mean?
They asema
me say bafo
obey me that say obi akrofi
all the bia na we can asem
onsua ni bie
time can asem like he comes there
yeah onsua ni bie
oba on twenya asem oba he just come and just writing rubbish anytime
you know club obi support yeah
you know let's just ignore him onye obi
anim Zach
yeah there time kra man
enkuanim
ano pay na me hu video bi tino me yem share me na de ma me yem share me say me hu video na me dey nti say na nkofobia football e o baby ene ye dey edi agro ase no born again on video na Yojen club on the staff no edin kra
wow
Yojen club
incredible na so
yes ene the staff obia we edmo Liverpool bia no born mama video no na yemfa nka asema no pay no mu din kra latino nipa na staff no omutinye stadium mi mo e Ghana say sa staff na and then na Yojen club and omu edin kra no omutimi e stadium mi ma e Clementino wa born again is delaying this video. I don't know why he's delaying it. eti baby a yeduru no if you look at the numbers tino there na wohwɛ staff no a wenye enye siko kopema mpaso wenye siko kopema weye staff na mo yedwuma Liverpool nyina
bebe be say
na wo kra no enwa isora kra o
sa omunya
yetu omunya ka
obi na nipa yedwuma unjare ka
this is the staff
come we say supporters ana say staff
where staff
wow
obi a o
kase Liverpool Football Club no every time about Liverpool Football Club no
anyway mu any
we mo
wow
so we na Praha man we na we so the entire staff so o ma hye trophies na club age no e wo line no so ndo ba Liverpool no trophies a waje ama Liverpool e no ma hye no steps no so e na staff no a no mo ye adwuma o mo tanachi e ma Liverpool e ko nkan no unu why me am hye nya ma me ro ho ya me hu video we e ba kroma se ya e o team yo mo management ne o mo secretary na o mo mburu 8 mbo
ka juara kam
kroma se kuma se ya team bi wa se kroma se je se o mo management ne o mo any secretary o mo mburu 8
nso aye dey
yes o mo run a football club
isa
e be dey yeti no so you see why kroma se football dey dey bia e be ku echi backwards you look at number Mrs. Sandro way ombe so kokopema
ombe
so kokope park no ombe homa
ara na hon kwala dey bato
o sa me
ombo ma tinu nya crowd we ya kompe pa
kroma se me se bi mo omunye Sandro o ai akala so
ba just on the Facebook na be share video as akito dey my na seriously efe adena efe mom me hu ya na me ka say Liverpool game bi no makotwa na me nim say e yen credit na ho wow
ono mu dinka on say obobo the last home game
which is Sunday
on Sunday ko bompa ese nsuo nto
ai club I didn't
o say esa o pese umbehu ni nsuo so pese supporters ni behu ni nsuo ntike nsuo to dia no
I had this country we na say ko kasa dey
because ohun say e be too emotional
Stadium Anfield nko workers say no ko atimi ma ni pay doors no but Kroma club send o stadium a omo workers ni nyina ba be can man see baba anke kotokodia can they pick workers pitch cleaning ni ade come nyina ba be members of your staff
o ba say me ba o me ntwa no say even your hokra na kotoko to na secretary
so
secretary nipa saying
oh
bajo omuni training ground one of my people
the point I'm saying is that
you see as I can the can say but I say
definitely they will have more numbers than Omo Kroma they have times 10 because Omo museum Omo Mbeho Omo shops me can Awamanani Omo museums Omo Mbeho Omo shops Omo Mbeho Omo
okay you are confirming why I'm saying that we are not doing football here they are not serious because these are things that you should have oh, now you are even not confirming why I'm saying that here there you get bro come and say because museum now okay you know kotoko museum whatever something that they must have
Ghana football and
I must ye ni bi so ene kotoko what training ground omu ni workers who work there se park ni fuwa na supporters ko ho no ko na manu konwa no makofe no makodo so na ze ya do so na ya ne yakoyi enti me hu video we are pay me say wow so wo hwe the number of staff at club anom ye adwuma you understand why you know they are investing a lot of money ewo such a you know unsa no piana Liverpool asa confirm say Jean Matip ne akantare nyina no after tomorrow will be their last so they are not part of the team but season end yeah Okay. It's possibly be able to me a good farewell or Amford in participating. Maybe some small minutes be no participating. You know, Liverpool I make announcement say season and yeah, Thiago and Joao Matip will all be leaving the club. They're part of the new Liverpool now. Ancelot ever a board, no. Titino, I think say you never say in football now. We should be serious. You don't necessarily need to own a stadium before, like small nyama. As we are no yet. Inter and AC Milan don't own a stadium. But apart from say Omni Stadium, no. If you go there and see the staff behind Inter coach, you know, Milan coach.
So we will be 20 crown or far more one so Tomuka Ghana had some about.
I want the another as a part of Cano.
Oh, Baba, I see.
Even the Parker crown on need to an
Has secretary to almost staff, has almost staff power. Say almost scout a Niger man, Bans.
Okay.
Bans there or say no man, some of your man, anything to Jaco, Germany. But almost scouting team or more recruitment team or more secretary administrative staff, no. And so or more accountant, deputy accountant, administrative manager, operations manager, or more, and sign up MD no hono until more all these people know hono. And the Ebia has the more semblance of there's a kito can Ebia unyano pepe as in pepe. But we cry. I don't know too much about, for instance, Mediema any Samata ceremony because has or the training a pitches no ama. And conforms to say they tend to eat every now and then. Into now they become staff of the club every now and then. No omuchi omuka. When I can you be a full-time worker. Some of them are part-time, but still I know they see them as part of the you know.
Unse and that I think it has standard a brute like others and so. At least what they are doing, no. And at least for House of Folk, who comes secretariat to one of them now. You appreciate that this is a club secretariat.
I'm not sure put my video. No, how can I be now workers or Hana? How many be Hana?
Yeah,
I didn't
know. Yeah, now workers.
Send one on proper. They have all those.
So they have workers there. It's at least for her standard there. What the banner to took to home there. I'm the Gabano. It makes me a honey bear Nigeria. A move papa. A move papa because they so how to secretariat. Noko has secretariat, you appreciate the difference between Kotoko and House today. If you go to Kotoko's training ground, Noko has training ground. You appreciate the difference between House and Kotoko today. It's a lot of things I can want to say, you know. At least I be out of House of Folk there. On my edge, they are trying to improve. Do you know what I say? They are trying to improve from the day if you say any to at least a level be a. Yeah, by our standard, there, we appreciate the effort. But a big club, I say, management, will be 18 for Mumbro.
It's a problem. Licensing board. Almost say, next in the Biana, me 13 same way, but my name say, a Bayer Juma dia. A board na near Juma, Yama Bibro, Nadia, Mumma Kwan was a premium account. I'm going to say about 10 better on for 7 days about from. So, yeah. What kind of manner?
Anti-Coimbra.
Okay, that's it. So bad.
England, Ebeko Euros. Nah, it will be an interesting conversation because England and your squad are among for starting a GDSM. They have a chance of making a positive impact our tournament, you know. Don't forget, the last one no drew the finals, Anzana, Italy, Jeffrey Monza. They've been close. The last World Cup, drew semis. The last Euros, drew finals, and that was when it is coming home. But Roberto Mancini and his guys had other ideas, and on the day, discipline the English national team and England and now they are coming back again. And clearly, there have been a lot of improvement in their players. This particular tournament. So, England since 1966, I say Alfred Ramsey Eddie Omoje World Cup no. Then share down with England Oji Krua Papebia when it comes to the world of football. In 1966, I was a host and win and England yeah. And people believe that they've had talent. But talent in the being where Timmy see from Amomo Trophy. When you're an English team where they had Roy Ferdinand, they had John Terry, they had Ashley Cole, they had Gary Neville, so mujine Chiromomo, a middle of Paul Scholes, Frank Lampard, na when you're Gerrard, na when you're David Beckham, so mujina homomo, na Michael Owen, a lead the attack for my friend England. This is a squad who a balanced enough, or more experience, or more maturity. They are all playing at top level. Ashley Cole at Arsenal and also Chelsea. Roy Ferdinand was a pillar in defense for Manchester United. John Terry was the captain of Chelsea. Gary Neville, no at the Champions League, a born home modern or the right back position for the English national team. Paul Scholes, a player back one. Recently, now I hear Patrick Evra the interview back on a podcast or say over Manchester United a player back one or say boy na Sir Alex Ferguson can want some more Paul Scholes. A man for GD say he's one of the greatest midfielders who in the world of football. Gerrard, the captain of Liverpool, breaking all the odds despite players around him na ense then do the top level. No way you know say ball no in FIFA. Lampard is an example. David Beckham here. Then you get Michael Owen. But sa England team went to me and town koso. Later when Rooney Munyaba pass it to but still England and Timmy and Bonhodi and Jikrua. But they've come close under Gary Southgate. People still believe that Southgate is not the manager to lead England to glory. But they want to try him. Now England players. Now when you talk about right back position, England any issue because even in the goalkeeping department, Aaron Ramsdale, he might be on the bench for Arsenal, but in him the last season or Yema Arsenal. Then there's Jordan Pickford. No subet me at them. Then you come to the right side. Ubenya Rhys James or Ubenya Trent Alexander-Arnold. One bisa kamokra they call up and form 3 p.m. around to help the English national team when it comes to the right back position. The Tarek Lam to his house Debbie. Send young Kofa line up right back corner. And send me be pegana binamebo. Now enya hope. When you go to their backer, John Stones for Manchester City, Maguire or Eric Dyer is playing for a year. Bayern Munich at this level. Thomas Tuchel Timia Yusuna Manakwa could do Champions League semi-final. You might still have issues with him, but still so England decided say or call for even a three-backer. About Stones, Walker, and even Harry Maguire. Because the Maguire who are the Three Lions is different from Maguire who when he's playing for Manchester United. Gary Southgate, Ginidi, and Odini Momo. Sancho is doing an exceptional thing and he's knocking on the doors of the Three Lions when you move to the offensive aside. Raheem Sterling has been with them for some time now. And he's still with Chelsea, or trying the best. This season, we'll pay one of the effective players for Chelsea. Gallagher. You might talk about Cole Palmer, but Chelsea in FIFA on Sika Chelsea invested here. Amokofa Kaisedo, Amokofa Enzo Mobile. No player no be against some piano to Gallagher, but he has been solid for a year. The Chelsea setup. Honestly, England ni. I'll bet me a bomb FIFA hobby. Declan Rice knocking on the doors for Premier League Player of the Season. Now Uyawababeshe a year Cole Palmer also in there. Manchester United talk about Kobe Menu. Also so bet me about boy England national team no. And son wakwa Jude Bellingham and if you 4 demo eduma babeshe nkomonum. They can even decide to fall on Jack Grealish. So also bet me ABB. Ediama England for no. And finally the man himself in Harry Kane. It's a one analyzing England national team in the power. What means say coach know the ingredients to play any form of system or this particular Euros on Beko. Obet me about 3 back, obet me about 4 back, even in the middle, obet me about double pivot, because so call a yes Spurs Abrante ne friend Madison, James Madison. Honestly, England ni. No submit me knock on the door about Jinem Bobby. If only the coach want to invite him to come and play for him. I think say and so be sorry. No, cause this is the time say England beko tournament. No, but born who more dear dim kunima on car sema adding because there's been that progression and there've been that improvement in the players they have at the moment. So they can battle with Belgium. They can battle with Spain. They can battle with Portugal. They can battle with everything. Until for once, open your friend Gal Salgate, a Jaguni Chimney Jacketwa. Because I fear England and Rantana bomb modern when you are looking at player for player. In as much as share the German national team, they might have some players who are doing well. But England an all-round squad for a very long time. So many BBC players are all performing, and these are all young talent. Proud to the tournament, and they are going in with a form. And now, Jibo talking about Cole Palmer. You cannot throw away the statistics. A player from Manchester City, not a starter, but now only the pivot of the Chelsea team. And English Premier League now, top scorers are we Haaland free on anything or one as your player. You can even play him alongside a Hurricane as your supporting striker. We are all talking about the influence of Phil Foden in the Manchester City team. Now we can say in the next 2 years, Manchester City team we will not be talking about Kevin De Bruyne, but we'll be talking about Phil Foden. So on a team no ever be seen in also. Mount Mokrenya a good season. Krobia and a Messi Mount modern by Basasi and Kejaguamuchim. But England will not have issues even in the absence of a Mason Mount and the young talent or Dortmund will lead you to the Champions League final in Jadon Sancho. Intigaisa give me excuse. It is coming home for the first time. So what do you find out there and so move on to winning the cup? Yes, it's going to be tough, but I think England must come to the party and they must not disappoint this time around. And so move from the first game to the last game. And say guys Southgate and me I think England must go in for a better manager. This is his last chance to deliver and get England a result. So munye biache. Since 1966, and England ya kurua ya bo mabase kurua kesi. In so when you talent we are, Galsari cannot disappoint. He must go all out and get them a trophy. So break a crowd we really Kasebi and Ra about Manchester United and the rebuilding. And I side with him. Also, United must build around Bruno Fernandes. And that is the story. So, a young force said Bruno is getting towards 30. Manchester City now is building around Phil Foden. Or 24 years and even below. Chelsea be building around Cole Palmer. Madrid they building around Vinicius and Jude Bellingham. These are all players from year below 25. And so
around 30 years.
The amount for can say building around 30 but no, your players almost 30 a generation. They might not their age gap no between money generation between also, but they start the generation, and that will be the story of Bruno Fernandes. United have no other option if Ten Hag want to be successful. People are saying say call Barcelona they are building around Pedri and Gavi or Munina young Gejitum, but in the United situation. They will need a member of the old generation to lead the new generation. And there's nobody like Bruno Fernandes. So I side with Rooney. Every player, be a one born home in Manchester United, they should have a radical transfer and get all those players out. Give the young talent an opportunity. United will got 10 years without a trophy. Sen come start building. No more building, yeah. And by this time, come mature. Maybe they will be fighting for the Premier League. Ateta taking over Arsenal or getting rid of certain players. And I'm out for Jidis or Moyadie or Majidimba no more bono and fitting into his policy. Until Lacazette beko. But Lacazette call French League no. You bought top 5 scorers for French League. You bought din count. And Cherasa was sound. But baby, I'm a person who ran me here before. So Lacazette moko Bami ya moko. Na Bukayo Saka mu nya an opportunity e wa Arsenal front 3. Na Martinelli mu nya opportunity e wa Arsenal front 3. Se Abrante fen Granit Xhaka last season yɛn nyinaa hu deɛ na ɔne Partey yɛ wɔ mfimfini ma Arsenal ɔkɔba for Leverkusen were leading ɔmo as a member of the old generation leading ɔmo to winning the Bundesliga, Europa League final ɔmo betumi agye, and also the DFB Pokal. But Arsenal man kɔɛ ɛkɔfa Declan Rice by, and yɛn nyinaa gye tum say the improvement in the Arsenal team, Declan Rice has been a major part of it. And Manchester United must not fear faces. So we play any amount about 4 years now when Timmy Ambo and raises the standard of the club, you have to go. And almost share Chiroha. Lender of Somujano Quine. Look so are you inconsistent. If you want to build a proper left back, modern day game, no, or right, no, or left.
But okay,
they must start from the scratch because what drop it to the 8th position? There's nothing left for you again. So United D8, it might be their worst season in the Premier League history. So Alex Ferguson one drop below top 3 after say starting Premier League, you know. Okoye no, Omo West was 6th position. Say Omo drop to 8. Now say Jiregu. There cannot be a foundation when you are at the 8th position. You don't have a foundation. So start from the scratch. One pillar in Bruno. Now I'm on Kwalani chance. And you almost mistake in pa. Unim so mususa. Omo 2-3 years ombetimi awebo. But Kwafoni mistake I say you are not building anything.
Me da say Sir Obed. Me ko jibo omrana me ba. Na baba abeto aso me ne akomia sechi. Abehya ase e wo fie Super Lobek phones. And I make out say, Medeno Echo, you ho, na Macau says Super Level phones de. Go for phones or motor, nibbo Edney, nibbons de Bia, Edda form, into more pet Samsung Techno, Itel, Infinix, and a Nokia Homer, Ninano, Ayan Insano, Ukosunyani Techiman, Tamale Goso, Brekum, Wa Boga, Oboa Secofodia Crack, Aswa, Ashama, and Takra de Medina, Sinfusua, Honano, Ubenyano, a doom dear, Prudential Plaza, as I saw no tune for. Statue no kajiti obenya bi Morocco on the Access Bank no eben na MTN office wo and also a Bentec the food bridge no as so fly and also owo e bi e wo hono e na edwo numbers ni nyina no e 0501 635 621 Super Lobek always lower in prices na chese enyama aye kama de ritutwi yese pai fite no e curl 362 piece Ghana phone nyina ye ne yema eno na sesei ye yusuo enkrani ko school a ne to bi dia mo mo ye nso e ofia eno ne ye yusuo ye se pai fite no na ye dwene se ye kasa go obi so a enka ben ne free eno mu eba eno nso eye kama ni nyina mo no na protect ye gam no eno nti na ohia ka 362 piece Samara company ene de aba make how say ene wa badwa so a to bi koton ye beton ntem eso 0246 864798 call 362 piece happy smile na nyema etumi aye kama ti yemrefie na menko akomia seju akomia baba
over majoso
ya
so hu yede
nyame adom
ju
yemrai
entimi hu sana omo ye comparison bi abra Liverpool elane apo omo adwuma yefo na club no omo se ne pattern message na odeko na ye comparison na akotoko na has we workers and we see training grounds and that stuff. I think that you get to your point. I say you're starting na jaji to say baby angofu one. It will take us a lot of years to get there. Of our just will follow that, you know.
Yeah.
It will take us many years to get there. Now, why am I saying this? Me the club licensing for warning on the aba. Area clubs in Antanam de Casas my king. Who's a club license you know, omne yastico. These European clubs and yastic again tries to be call. So Ghana by an implementation was slow, almost started by say and cranka. Season way near has idea way clubs no be out. The next season as a club they say SSS and as I get to a point maybe way almost one way ahead of next season's Premier League
season
starting now. So we a club. Now say only border like Asante Kotoko and you are not going to be allowed to participate in the league. And one a year or more abba. Was a club licensing board to enforce strict compliance of the club licensing regulation as board chairman Kwame Baniaku says all teams without a board will not be allowed to participate in next season's Ghana Premier League. On that, yes, for Kodoko's issue, Kodoko example, it happened to them last year. Emma,
I'm reminding Kotoko.
Yeah, reminding us and Kotoko. But yes, I bet you are saying now that's you're reminding Omo. And now some Kotoko forming the Kansas committee. Ah, now free second Kansas committee no eba. I bet to Niamo Kumasa and Kotoko. So look at the mistakes of the past. Now can not correct it. It's do any power more fresh. Some old players, some current players, some administrators, some even journalists. You free one to 2 woman. No, you say omu no matter the best of the administration Kotoko beti for me going forward. And that was what we were promised. But then, yeah, after the Kansas committee, Abba Ed report, Abba Ninechino, Kotoko started last season's league without a board. So you got a point, not club license one, a question. So this time around, it is 10 warning. If you don't have, you don't participate. So it means Kotoko is not going to get third time lucky. It means Kotoko and for me board before next season. Say the mayor Juma the new Kotoko way league nibi. Eti me to no Kotoko I am see me blow so much. Because if you are talking about management as a running team, you cannot tell me say nipa 3. Maybe because be 2.5 or 2. Because all your administrator on your full year in charge. Now we na Kotopo or also some way a year. And the coach Kwasiapia is in front of way Sudan at Saudi Arabia preparing team. So Kotoko administration a year Juman so man to me and Bibia. Me I don't fault them so much. Because almost there is a team if we are taking me prefix me starting from Liverpool so nipa ebinum full time ebinum as part time but nipa I go. So if Zaguto Kase we are not serious now your football we are not doing football here, he's not far from right. But we must make and say since they started all these things long before and I who say in the who say I don't know the way to go no it's the club licenses in Abano and you say you have strict compliance of those laws no say the before you can rock on Banyako and you know say we a club like Asante Kotoko not when it's Kotoko but the perfect example here now say your first time lucky second time lucky this time around no Kotoko must have a board
Obijidi is as a license board no kaba to muntiminka. That
is the biggest problem. In America say if we are going to be serious and strict about this but we predominantly can also strict compliance of the laws. And I also started in an offer and started to be about say Bama Kagana team Ghana team bien over to me are satisfied club licensing laws. No, came to me. But because your name be a free bar, say you are lacking behind. We are far away from these people. I don't know example no. And the idea no must be done gradually. I think that is how you way to go. Now say a club strict compliance of club licensing regulations are. If I'm telling you, we will not have the clubs in there some ombo. Ghana. We have 5 bedding see benya. But since yes, you starting from baby a kono. The here say and no I can say when I ombe strict no be aye. Because first there was nothing like club you submitting an audited account. Even a buyer
secretariat.
Yes, a buyer first no class no almost for almost bebre a bar no masako you know almost for coin business on there but says you pay yes oye. Medicals na class you were almost no. Plus no you were not submitted to do proper medical checks. Almost how medical person you know as church no be no de call na constitute medical no there. By no club cannot do that. I'm saying this because I'm my club person that and I know they know here. audited account obu compare ayi be accounting firm no ma ye be mo chocho mo no mo de call no ma submit it but say you need to do it and do it well. It's a true time I can say board there should be a proper board.
Okay.
The way it goes to my brothers.
Komra.
And since the commanders and toko omo hen ye no money.
Yibo.
Maybe on.
I ever win Komra be saba party.
No, obesan baby man. Okay. So funny I was kissing.
How come you say chi?
Clementino. Club licenses are 70 there. Me anytime we be PBA ya na meraho. Metie Dr. Bayenu Akon Asempa FM. Na metie ne nsem na wo ka no. Ba bia mani kosi ya ye Asante Kotoko. Na ya na reho se se uhwe team ne kese ene dom idea kire a na obetia na yesi story bia ba story ba say na story ni city say Asante Kotoko entime meet club license requirement dey no man for meet requirement na yesi Kotoko ni board we dey say nya adwuma o Kotoko can even term the IMC as a management board so tell me say on better you see the IMC even as a management board and no on say same way no tino ebedu point bi na esi eja aka kɔpem sɛ nyɔma bɛsesa because ya ka ɛkɔ n'anim bɛyɛ mmienu a na-aba n'akyi bɛenum nti bo sɛ akyire no mu a kyɛn no mu na ɛkɔɔyɛ no nti da bia na ɛtwe bɔbɔkɔ ne bɛakyire sɛde na captain ka no ɛnkyɛ bia o ɛyɛ about bɛyɛ 4 seasons ago
Yeah.
if I'm right ɛna asɛm kɛseɛ bɛsiiɛ asɛm kɛseɛ siiɛ ne sɛ Federation of International Football Association, FIFA, e de ban ebe to Kotoko so. E di enti nom de ban ebe to Kotoko so. Kotoko player Emmanuel Klote. Make Kotoko player because ene ne kofa ansem ni nyina baaye.
Emmanuel Klote.
Ena Kotoko koton ni player Kwame Bonsu, Ema Esperance. Omo to Kwame Bonsu me Esperance no. Time Esperance for ni be twom sika no go show Bonsu no say, ye kwa e wo player bi ma no Kloto bebo maaye na se Kotoko ford ne ko bobo a keskebu ho eso mutua mo antua nto mo titi free mu kwa na Kotoko abede o mka no mo trouble Kotoko se na mo kwa sika na mo demand no ye kwa mo de ye ka nti mo ntwe sika maaye na Kotoko bu o mo ne go so no mo de ko FIFA and the FIFA ma Kotoko deadline. The highest FIFA will go a transfer ban on Asante Kotoko quickly. And I'm share forming the Lydian Cancer Committee. Kotinase and omuju medi omudi no Clementino. So we share areas the more because of time can me pay areas the Lydian Cancer Committee to work. Ubo so mo ko manim kra.
For some be show muju medi na asan no.
Yes, there be yam omo nyina so no mo fanya adwuma. Babon so mo komanim cry e more. The na sia kan mo share all players, so mo share supporters, so mo share supporters leaders no wan nyina no. It wasn't part of their mandate too.
So be here so many come.
But omo trust no mo hwe say the team ni si ko no. No mo yes then ade ni nyina should be about Kotoko, how to restructure the club. It is about any say Obia ya de Kotoko bema ni biem after the Lydian Cancer Committee ni dwumadi obedi ni say or the Lydian Cancer Committee report no.
Na be adwuma.
Amen hia be san say ne de be adwuma. Omo wie a board was formed. Omo for more management. Minim jiso obi beboa me. Say enyoma eme form Lydian Cancer Committee esi ye koye nim na no ne de be Kotoko no. Ye de ma board ne se monye na mfanya Asante Kotoko. Minim because even when the board came at a point no move face club licensing issue ya on Kotoko registration as a football club and as a limited liability company. It's board doing the pushy ya no more register a club no register general. Adena ye kano Clementino ebi nipa ni bi fa na gro board call last season league yabobe 8 months yes at hebi me say club license is Kotoko ni board asem we pa yen kan kore didi pa na ma Kotoko da bia na yesi dear pa Clementino we should find adikrontia
I don't want to see there come all the class by any moment you say Asante.
No, that time me jina wa Asante Kotoko ne say Clementino Kotoko share whether you like it or not minim how be ebia won your opportunity to travel. Kotoko is the biggest Ghanaian football club. You can have your view. But baby a trade do how popular club they no. So wo bana wo share say the Kotoko kesi sitie ene kwan fa so rane Kotoko a enko and these are areas supporters should be interested. Baby I say supporters do money break kweno no. Ufu say sorry to say say touching my 11 wonders be and I say o dey emfa say mama hwan Heart of Lions be any actual letter dey abo so omu board omu go for me board na say club license be fine no ma ufu say ensen for be say o mada ajaka ufu say ensen for be but because eye Kotoko it is the make can say adena de bia ade back it keeps on repeating itself. The bia sadi krona ekwa na aba ebe den the team na konanim. Say how a football club should be run. Eye ni yare enye yofunu yare. Na de bia na meka masem. And anytime I make us asem bia so mafe the late Alhaji Yakubu Moro. Ozo ne sa be no ne pepa o. Otiase no as we dey here ni yare nye yefunu yare most na do time a wa hye Kotoko for complain say referee sisi wo no osi bo no we dey obia be hwe bi we dey ni yare nye yefunu yare it's Clementino dear pa de be masa dey we to atwa meme dey say de meme si tinyo masene say sa dey si ba ku mienu miensa na yeso anu afan but tram yensa koye nan enum sia nson wotwe nkro edu yawe adako yentimi nso ano on this year how Kotoko ne has o mabre time omokoda relegation zone on say do mo si abre but mo bo ba ku mienu miensa no mo sha no mo wura fi ba bia no mo gina etidi ade omokoto ho no omo nko re kira kwan yo because on be survival relegation no be say next season no matter how starting sa na say do makogina ba bia no mo wo no na fe omani abre ene ye fa bas akosupport team no me de ma na bas mani abre ene ye kobrekum match we de kwa bia so ye be wini ade na monnya munyoma yi na ba bia mokoda no monkoda ho.
But open bi kase me chem jibo Kotoko side na eka board ho asem ye wo se okọ club register general so ya say old board na
directors of the club
had awo nti once omun ko yin fru hon de
say ne de ne nyina na ana ye se emrase untimi nyi
so no so be just say omun yin fru hon de
and am say emrase untimi nyi obi adwuma say obi adwuma ana nyi obi adwuma
mum
ayade ha adwuna o na nsen a Clementino Elali Neza Malik anom ye Kotoko afefo e ba Ghana ha uhu wo no ora ho ora ho uhu se Zamalek bapa na Clementino o Matias free Egypt emu no mo ba uhu se team nie Zamalek ba o mo supporters from Cairo ban Kumasi no mabesi Kotoko betimi akọ Algeria ha na anadwo ye san board members ni epeska o monde de akotwia charter flight kansa no motimi etu akọ ana meboa
me kai pa ba ko bi na bobe da suo mu no mo de fly ska koma o mo enkran
nti sa nwoma no odo wo se ye kan Kotoko nya akwanya nkwa Africa biem ubonse be sa akọ san manfo ne ekogiska se de bia be ko akotwia plane ka mo mako but teams na ye fan so mo ya amafefo no omo nya say club license nsem no Ghana ha no omo nyiri nyoma mo bebrewu se yenya adaje na Clementino ya requirement ni na criteria na
make so mo yiri mu dia
ye wo ABC A ne ye must B ye must and C no omo fancy the best practice eti de A board asemi aye kan se wo CAF club license na e wo A ye must ye nhye even before obtain opportunity to participate in any CAF competition eso was hard no
mate gibo
so tell me just enti Dr. Benu Akon omaka me de bia meka and Michelle bia meka say I will even prefer say 4 teams and the Ghana ha and no more the requirement to be a professional football club I am for Momo League.
Okay.
Because sometimes Osha clubs ni bini said omusi yo munyoma any park ni biso esi bobo 2024 Park Clementino obekọ Ghanaian Premier League obi pitch as a sebi ye de mo abeguso momodi dia betutu nsensan ne ko na ye bobo wo park we so a how do you expect the corporate world so be investment e wo ye football na ye bonim
mate gibo
me so se magajo so obo ase asem ne de manage ho
okay
manage ho pa na bafo
ngonya foforo
una na menu debi me de nya foforo me ma asem no tietia ye no mu bi de Clementino ye hu as good kanena ye fe ni go face asa na be as good no udi obo asem et pa bi da udi bi da akwa as good game unse wo ye century a wo ye century e bia no over time no maja yo wo ye century a no more baby e ma half time a omden century foko ye ma pa ne ama okoku treatment and no my journalist no Clementino na nya asem geto awu ene other big guys am beba so mbehwe as good game ozey no na nya bribe etiti sabre no odo pare as good from there sabre na Central for baby obi apaso cover as good match because of how I know mood treating Central for the kind of respect I know the man Central for compared to other league centers. And open up to the number of players are as good as a football club are producing. See a contribution to national team and at the growth of our national teams are. Uyi Kotoko, Uyi has ebi abeyi Olympics. Me share then your brain share Hazakes there, but me share number of players. I'm not sure Hazakes. Any corners mo the players and we call United mo the players do our national team omo impact on the national team a chance good there. We should as good final money Raja Casablanca 97 no. The excitement and never Ghana for him even at Obuasi. So we share first leg ni bia Clementino. It tells you what football can do and what as good as a football club. No more the mad dance mine. Eti me say me tu kwan bia na me fa sa kwan so a. Last 3 weeks me fa ho.
Na ko ba ya.
Enya ho na me ko. Ane ho nya ho na me ko. Ba me shede room ko Lincoln Sports Stadium no. Lincoln Sports Stadium na esi ho no. Edu time bi. Na Ghana under 17. Ghana under 20. Ghana Black Meteors. Black Stars kwa no mo campaign e wo Fori Park na e host your national teams no eti uyi players kura sin chen a sa facilities na the then go face Ghana Limited e chebe ye Anglo Gold e di be si oboase no de aye de ma Ghana football na nei se wo fa Ghana ye league aye bo Premier League unhu as good Division 1 unhu as good Division 2 unhu as good da Obi bia wo Ghana football bia na say how because Clementino the first proper football academy in Ghana I as good for me the IAS academy
okay
the IAS academy e wo Obuasi links are as good nyae anyhow no musi yo mo club no na nye easy o eti ene ba bia as good that duru aye hu o mo biem no ene no na me ka say opanyini no bafo your friends are pianin any.
Or didn't want pianin any.
Yes, or didn't want pianin any. Obuasiman, Adansiman should support him.
Almost so say, so say, why be an political talks I don't know because almost West one hour neck, Koku, one of Koku and Copreno. Why we had no way, when you saw an interest in the way you.
And Nuntina made a near baby obejana one made the medical can say politically is a good decision. We're taking a very good decision. And they say, so why not you say obey you as good? No revival as good. At the as good and the political to the Bayer campaign to win the heart of Nipa Mo Boasia. A good cause. But the person may say, will you go to near Bob Boase? A free ho. A creti a Juma pa. I'm not sure. See a beer you may be or Boasia. A creti a Juma chance and to go football club now go face for the buyer. No.
But I say, Jibo.
And tea or Boase for.
Okay.
They may kind of say, see meetings in Koso.
By
next
week, Omo Chelsea at the board management aba.
They should throw their support behind Opinionino. Say or they ask good club ne bebe beam. Okay. We need these traditional clubs back. Where you born now you can say enko sonko say what national analysis are. Say traditional clubs na bebe and also can wo. She be United. Unso mo bobo a year sunya bi anapa kan mo. Enfa only division no more. But for kwaba yi unso mo match bi anayewa. Ko United. First you can so ko United ne kotoko bebo a. You can say BA any kotoko bebo a. You can say has any BA United bebo. Say ya crash post reason in say unse ye wo Ghana hano ye wo regions ye dwed the regions and Ashanti region is one of them nti ye wo bunufo bebro motia o konkran the same thing ni sa anyoma no and because of said the clubs near traditional clubs to them no omo kura person go hebi
mokohwe
bene ya tena ho masa anyoma ni nyina egu nti me de as go the adwuma no ene the opinion status of person ye no me de me support nyina beta na chi we need as gold back
me da say Jibo Danger mamra ho na me ne me nkozak ne obedi ho
over me da say as gold the ne kakra and a crusader head of sports me pese meta na chi amaye I honestly don't care how it ends up for somebody in Obuasi. Because honorable Kokukatin say Kokukatin ne no na nsia no so ne nkofo bi ko hia ye say ono obeform Obuasi Sporting Club the ono so person ye ne say ono so dey
me check say before that na my we na start eno na ono so hu ne say
well
eno so be ba
because
yes what Obuasi omo mu kra akopɛ secretariat to central tunko ka we hu ana we so ne na be period
I'm on fast good na amra e kwa as good beba back to baby anom ne hia
asemo be yire o
enti Jibo saade na o ka no ewo ndie edi efiase yi ne ti di ba o because the last time I check there are people almost say for instance Lenkley for the community per the agreement between Anglo Gold Ashanti and I say almost see the for no almost see no go fish for no and they say almost the bema community no and he say community no ebe together na so almost team one and yes I team no so a stake
good
the binya as good as a football park as a stadium no into the usage in all other things that comes with it and also so issue if you say build the deba but offer omo cut the politics of it no omo wrong because clear say both parties ni nyina no omo person use football as a vehicle to pursue political agenda. Mr. Eni ya kana semu yi. Ni nua na Jibo na no so obi ka asenya ni nua but nephew any the no MC or boss BBB enin I don't know any dinner also the enin sa we very popular very popular seba oboase a we very strong hono pa ye pa at a point mpo na bi no fo say
honorable Edredanin yeah
at a point na bi no fo say no man na ekosu na kaseka otimi step in ebo no mu save as good Emma Obekaya be yes story bi wa hama of framing and me nya about 1 hour intercourse. At a point, you know, now the position is obi ameka hwe nkyere no. And he say if ebewie ne na ne nuo se ne wo fa so se ne wo fa so the bush ani ma me putu ni sa. Ene ono ba be ye football club and I saw the ice gold back. Now he is coming up against one of the strongest MPs. The Obuasi some say Obuasi East and Obuasi West. Constituency no.
West.
So constituency ni East and West. One of the strongest no kwati on West hono. Na say e hona on also co independent. Clearly it can be the channel. But me there and your politics are okay na hear me. But that football will come back to Obuasi. They say that Jibo Kano. Those days, weekend now, as you go to a match, be a has be fin creba. Now, be as a kotoko, bo home, and I say, mo home Sunday, maybe a match near Obuasi Sunday, Saturday, and I say the other way around, and I say kotoko away. Now, you Uber Kobuasi, especially you may now be there, Uber Kobuasi. Who are Brasi Kronimua? Massa. Jai, we have for you since I was back. Omo base bi ho a wo do be kokotena ho a obedi dia a wotumi se wo be ye bibia bi na it was exciting to go to Obuasi kronimu a hyehyehye amanfo move up and down ade and the economic benefit to the community fact that once you have football no a certain huge economic benefit to the community and this football be Obuasi there especially high level football Premiership football ebe bo ase de ese se obia support to say emraso me dey me support to say emraso enu ntina as go do nya problem no na mani abere wo ho say na ese ye bia na say obitimi sori say obebo ama as good enkoto am na ekokoto mu no ofa sikasam de for what I'm told papa no enye problem ti so person ya obetimi aye two say na makada da so say if or the person they achieve in the political year and also so and there say na wiasem the one ma de hwam me pa ne nsakwa enti eno de eno so mini problem me ne wo ka say ofori stadium eno omo kosiesie honom omo initial na kom so omo bo second division third division teams nkom mebo justify your inclusion na omo fanye basi say omo asesa ne kakra isi omo so omo bo intercommunity enti the whole of Obuasi Krono nyina no tutuka bidie so muna onim
nyameso
mbrono nyina no obia form team all the communities no obia form team na omu nyina ye the crew as su disika atoso now the idea is that opeso pick Obuasi ma and I said the indigenous of Obuasi
onya bi wo
no do forming the base of the team no into omo be under 17 omo be under 20 omo be opportunity awura main team no mo no na ya pick omo afense na owie a we scouting our outside pick bia eden e de aba be ka ho na omo the team na eden aba be si ho and they said they now can if next week ko no eduma no be go for a bit faster because you see here fortunately normally champion we and they will make the announcement sometime next week say he said the team no papa ne nsem na aba be die na sika wo hu bia no mo tuatua na say bibia you na champion akopɛ ne ba bia tena now I can tell you emphatically say communication bia na say lobbying bia na say bibia so mkoye wa efe ho bia nso so no eno so omakokoye no so awie aba ho ne be dru Obuasi no anwumre be 9 pm honum there about enti minim say nei abo 11 na ekobo 12 video obefi ase a ne nkofo fi ase didi nkomo ani ade I wish honorable kokoko atimusi de no mfamra say na dance man Obuasi
Jibo say manager baako
adabi obi antene de
eno be ye Obuasi Sporting Club
almost funny de no say na dance man
ko secretariat omo ye ho
almost ntu amu de why say dance man ho now we ho no mo ye na say the crowd man ye de
akobo Saturday na bakobo Sunday
and come me dem come crowd de but the point is that some of us ye person football is saber back to Obuasi because football Obuasi crowd mu ye de
mate me da say Zach
Tino unsa na tamete club lances in one summer yana it come back to what kind of football are we doing our Chroma say 2013 2014 ɛna Tino GFA Congress agitu mu say they are going to implement club licensing. Now 2013-2014, and almost 11 years in here, when GFA Congress passed a vote say you implement club licensing. Now these are the key 5 areas of the club licensing. Tino, sporting, infrastructure, personnel and administration, legal and financial. These are the 5: sporting, infrastructure, personnel and administrative, legal and financial. We're in number 5. Club licensing, like you have to fulfill all these requirements before you are given license to operate as a football club. And to Mikaya 2014, I almost say I said the economy kakra because clubs no omuntimi. And the young kakra to certain level, they will implement it fully. 11 years in. That's a commercial time limit to him. 11 years in here. So we are talking about club licenses and how clubs are not doing the right thing. Now only me worry about. Doctor, Kwame Baniako, who is the chairman of the club licensing now? I'm interested, no? And kakra because their interest is, for example, board. Kotokona. I don't know why they are doing basa. Board there. They only just have to and can see for you. They can register their name to register. Say these are the board directors of.
Some proper one, not just no
board there. Which means sometime ya. Say season starting point. Board in box now. You can just write some assistant board. You understand? Yes, at the minimum. But I can say, I think say, sporting, personnel and administrative, infrastructure, legal, financial. There are more important things. There are more important things that will improve our football, no? That's what that's now. Board. Yes, board win ya. By never football, no. And no. There are more important things that Dr. Kwambani Akumu should be interested in enforcing it. Because Kala says no. And never I saw more enforce one can young football win yet. Border. Make me at the board and there, Zakito FC, me say, hey, me percent, me Bafua, come say, Yako, they are my board members. Me wana, me dana, me that's what I say, and I'm a day, Abbas and Obed Nako. That will improve our football. And Yamana they improve our football. No. Who share the 5 areas of club licenses of for failing now? Infrastructure. What are they doing to make sure that the pitches that we play football on it, are perfect? What are they doing? Yet the Chroma say, clubs are playing football matches on poor, bad pitches. So Chroma say, playing on a better pitch, we improve our football than interested in board.
Yes, quick. Club licensing board. So much concern about board. Now, a coach of a Premier League club, center second ball. Because I didn't hear you two Jones Oguniso.
I don't know if I win.
And I said, how?
Yes, I've been here.
And so now almost to
rush by.
But maybe me cut the whole incident in now. And now pitch, how close I didn't had say, Senior. Game, no, they are not protected. I'm talking about officials now. They should be more interested in these things. Because Bob is stopping here. Set up, Minka saying here, but it's your own board, only board.
They're okay. Board Nejumaye, they will make sure, say, they will put a Nyoma Zakito
structures in place, yes.
nti ya appoint obi a board na be hwe se nipa na be yes
and the side na ye adwuma
nti se de benya de side we correct no there should be a board in place omo make sure say
management no
yo adwuma to a level requirement ye here for a company a football club to participate in any competition organized by FA or CAF no board na be hwe se be yes anyuma ni nyina nti de wo ka no say bia Bechem United a serious board and
no board.
Oh, I say my
community castle.
Board no ya na de nipa ba ku mienu mi ense bi omo ma nya tworo mu di no mu de ko.
But board you don't determine number of people on the board. It's a Bechem decided on board nipa mi ense a board.
Tie. And so obi abetia fa de opebi no na kotena. But what we are saying is say
but who determines who becomes a board in a club, in a football club? And
your qualification.
Oh. Well,
it doesn't mean say club license for the some go for board mobile, but what I'm trying to say is
qualification here there.
Yeah, men can say club license for go for board mobile. So what I'm just saying, men can some go for board mobile, but what I'm trying to say is say yeah nyoma ye ni ahihye ni ya. Clubs invest at appointing the right people. So what them mention say. Ebi ni say dey wo kan, ene dey Zakito kan. Hwe ye pitches ay bobo also.
They should be more interested in the basic ones first and foremost. And I know you're interested. You're interested.
You know, as I'm making say, for example, financial. Mpacho, afi be never bole wi akroma say, obi a declare infas order. Clubs no e kan e ku mo kroma say.
Enso kamera no.
A key component. Didn't you know we say Everton had 10 points no. Everton no chance for us. Why did we say didn't 10 points no? Sa nyama we no. Ye dey by say ye be protect because do we no. FIFA and other enu say sikasem busiabo e ma clubs no e ka e good clubs no. Ana akwese say obo ana individual bi waba no akofa odi wako jisika obabi busia no odi aba no odi team no mu and all this can eba no there's no way to get the money back in faso and there be an akweka e kankwa and there should be a regulation beboa a streamline how clubs are able to put money in the clubs and to come and say me say tell me one club and the club licensing and look and guys for going to mobile come say oh based on omo financial some of them omo financial ya ba me hu anya mo kwa o na nka ba omo de ba me hu dia ka mo fam ba ma hu ye but based on their financial na mo de ba mo ko last AGM no they omo to mobile come say look where can kwa and you should be interested in how clubs should make profit. Just the piano, I say, the Adrian board, but meanwhile, the other component, Ninyan and the club licensing that the clubs are not fulfilling it. And ye join the piano, board.
Say,
well, over discussion around the Ghana Premier League is very, very interesting because, and no matter how Ghana Premier League, it moves above some of these discussions. As at this moment, we don't have any better sponsorship for the Ghana Premier League. Just last month or so, Drew Safokan said the club should embrace themselves for a sponsorless league. So those are things that our focus should be on. You have club licensing for Nabaso. You know why? They are preparing for next season. They are looking at Nyoma Esomoyema from almost side football in Betumpong. No more here marketing, no more here. No more here referees, no more here. Anytime I sit back and I look at the challenges of the league, Bissam see a boy, yeah. But this number the down, no more tenants who said there be season we anyway in the two season. Next season, you be here, we send a side, you be tumpong. That is why we are here. The FA as a body and the key committees, they don't plan after the season. And today, be not mistakes they see last year and the following year. There's no attempt to improve the game. And to be a cloud license for transnorms at derby. And you may say, I say next season the end Tiasia. You bought my basso. But we examine them based on their ways. si eko hu stadium bi na park tutu de ene ba ya amudin ye bɔ ne ye de tare mu say ah ne ye de mamu say ah. But what about the other bodies? Have the FA sat down with these marketing gurus to ask ourselves a question? Say, Dentina for the past best 6 sponsors yenya, obi aba onkomfie mienu onkomfie miensa no jack game no hoko. Yet yana First Capital Plus Bank buy ye hu de see no eja hoko. Xylophone buy no eja hoko. Glow buy no eja hoko. Say bet power so ba no susu eja hoko. Why are we not looking at those things? Of a born a catch, it's quite pathetic. And now, Mr. Two Tim now, ye calendar and utanga, almost salary, dollars I edit you. And the ABC say, Bobo ni pay we are clubs no munya same pan if you. The clubs are dying. Born a book and ew. So I'm not surprised that a board member of a club because the clubs are surviving based on betting. But then high and champagne for a good year so man also say how ni went no next season ye the nyoma we be go akwemu ya beto to nyoma ye to improve the game. In the club license for the be kasana to show certain things, but our issues go beyond them. Yeah, how no a compromo. And if I'm telling you, in the next 5 years, at this rate, it will get to a time there will be no league to talk about. Because people will fade out. Amount for be fading out of the system. Me see you playing it. Nansiana, your ball league near ye and sana TV right who see care bar. If you know crazy but I say class be the can to us. That is where we are now. So all the improvement that we want from the clubs, because they are financially handicapped, they cannot do it. Over. Board dear. During our time, there was no board. But all you do is that the positions of the management members, you tell the FA, say, your board members. Tinipa no de ba se kotkoye register and board members wo. Ubet me your date of birth, me wa say ho. Ba your Ghana carry baby say your date of birth ho. And I intro. Say obef said so. Ba ba trasha ha. Every dia we ye bia no tro. So Kotoko can have it at the register general. But when they are registering with the FA as a living football body, they must give those documents. And I'm surprised. This should be the last issue because IMC no. In January, say Emmanuel Niti that's where director of administrative affairs, not national. Coach Kwesiapia, director of technical affairs, so the national. And I think board chairman, or the national, not my FA. That is what FA for them. Would you register we okay? And your fairness here, your board and Casa say or say there be any names. I'm a director of the clubs. Can manage the club or FA as board directors. See. Into any change I am for board and Sanya Didinako. So if out of this you find no kotoko na kotoko tiesika, omamboa kotoko. Who omamboa? Minim say yate kotoko skadia. But if indeed se kotoko not having a board, just names ye be share FA hono for them to manage the club ni you find no kotoko. Yeah, omamboa club no. Because se wo trust said in se wa FA ni obi ani asem kan o. There be o. Oni ehwe as a wo ye o passport. No atro ma me din ase ho. Why we o. And in this case, these are people who are working for the club. And then yes, a board, you can't change it. You can change it at any time. How to folk this season? Almost start on board members are never honor. Yeah, by middle of the season, me age ammonia for and this should not be something that we should. But Kotoko cannot afford to enter next season without a board. They cannot afford to enter next season with this IMC because a Jumano Soche Omo. And say Jumano Bros, Ima or your communication, or your administration, or your operations, or managing secretariat.
So operations, I'm not circus for.
There be opinion. You know, more than in your operations. You can operational aspect of the club and you're born in Kwao. The day-to-day running of a company and your friend with the operations.
Okay. Abbas.
We are the Azanza for the Audichre. aspirants abuche for no ma yade bia o se bom aboso sima yade a o saye nti o ma player of the month hwe so dom si di ba ya mpadu na FX
Michael Ampadu
okay Padu o mu wie ya no msi Ampadu obotom die nie miensa gisho obotom ewie ye ene ko ye striker na Amza onzu obotom die nie mienu gisho obotom ewie miensa ene ko Linda obotom die nie ba ko onzu gisho obotom ndu we 3k we 2k we 1k biaje ade atono eti ebe motivate players na o maka na hunse e wo se obia no obo ho modern na de woje dada no obenya bia ka ho nti ebo mabaso aspirant ye bo mabaso pa omo ye niam a chinche sei enya fe na ye behu omo ye nimu omo fitete eniam omo ye na yakese nti omo nkoso enye saa na me aduma Sunday so ye match no ebe baso House of Folk ye ni aduana tam ne 3 o'clock nti obia functional dream say Sunday league match wo a ye bebo say the house ya start wine na san ye bompa say nyame adema ento aso saa won kran na hina san sa mra na manfo nya bi nka ye de say ye be hye ne ya nya de nipa beka say be house be di ye ene ye fix enya house won kire no na obi hu say nya de no nto no da bi ye mpesa de no yo no pe no ye de mpe kazo supporters ene ye bo ma ba so say obi anya botre club no gu ahobo so a omo ye training di atwe nyame adoma kwasi ada enti mi de ma se musi kura no so no me ko Kenya ase number 1 nana ose kofi wati team Kenya ase hini number 1 no ye man hini kese pa ya division 2 a oba start akọ division 1 ya yen so ye beboa se de medical kan ya struggle se odeke di mi sim kan oleke o tani papa ne number 2 we Kenya ase number 1 man hini half Kenya ase one na etisa team no se de be ya football e be ba no kru mama hofo so enjoy football ti obi anja no so se bre no duru wa ye be kwa koboa
ye de aka no be highway sports enzu pani de uhia kanjen eno na so onum nti nyanwanwa se de bia shop bia ne moye ma nkofo gusua etu enum akonto na ba trimpa gene express group on na do be kwa asomdwem ama Ghana be bia no oposo kono aya asomdwe 055 355 0067 abe watena se no so brem no num na wo sɔre eno nti bomodin kɔ apatapa new side junction ya de ne die hu no fa kɔma no no hwɛ na ho ntɔ 0243 345 392 once again yema Mr. Mrs. Ajimai yes Oyerepa ne fa pim nyina no yes Promise Broadcasting Company mami ayo bapa kromo ya okay no
ya mama mi happy birthday
good
na yemfa Mr. Adima de nto aso
sa ya ni kanyo no as the ladies okay and here
ana masesa no
yen sesa no
eno ana wo
no
ti me de ne di kan nyame nhira no se na mo sha se na me ya ti message na sports for name
jina na yemai
na ya wish na happy birthday
good
maame bi chen maame bi
yes
sande be ka no ye nyina ye wo maame
yes
but ye ba ha wa fa ye nyina se ne ma nti ye wish na happy birthday enkwa na hia nti ye be sere nkwa afritwe de ampon de ama no Mr. Ajimai de tino ye ka se ye kan ye wi
ya hwa ye nwie
so tere me chen ase nti de be kan ne se nyame nhira no na ye so ya da na se ye be to aso
but I say awia ye beba na highway sports ye da bremo e Promise 102.7 news team 8 take over good afternoon oh yes I feel to BBC nti e da na BBC in so actually the answer kwatra office now sorry